At this point of time, at this second, right now when you're watching this video, you might have $1 million revenue generating business idea in your head, but your idea stays as a imaginary stuff until when money comes into play. Money is the real game. If this is the first time you are seeing my face, I'm Anushweta Akcharan, a women entrepreneur who's running her own manufacturing industry. And this channel is dedicated to my friends who has got the motivation to be a successful entrepreneur. This video is all about illustrating different ways of funding for startup. In simple words, might be to change your imaginary business idea into a real game. Let's get started. There are different ways of funding for startup. And when we talk about startup funding, the most common types that we have come across and that I have come across personally till date are venture capitalists, angel investors, non-banking financial companies, and so and so. But in this video, we are not going to talk about any of these. Instead, we are going to talk about MSME loans being provided by the government along with the subsidies. There was a research conducted in the recent past, and the findings said that only half of these schemes are being utilized by the entrepreneurs. And the reason behind it is the lack of awareness among the group. There has been a lot of importance given to MSMEs in the recent past. RBI has added MSME to their priority lending list and has set a target for every nationalized bank that their year-on-year growth rate to give credit to MSME has to be 20%. And the annual growth rate on enrolling a micro enterprise account in their bank has to be 10%. Why this much of importance is being given to MSMEs is because MSME contributes to 7.7% of country's GDP in case of manufacturing industries. And in case of service-based industries, it's even more higher. It contributes for 27.4% of country's GDP. There are totally 48.8 million MSMEs in country right now, giving employment for more than 111.4 million people. These are not some exaggerated numbers. These are the real facts. What is an MSME? It's a micro, small, medium scale enterprise. What kind of industries fall into it? Manufacturing and then service-based industries fall into the group and not trading. How do they classify as micro, small and medium enterprises? Is depending on the investment rate and the turnover rate of the organization. Okay, well and good. Why should I go for an MSME loan? I have more other options. Because the major drawback of getting an MSME loan is that it's a very time-consuming process. Then why should I go for an MSME loan? It's because it has enumerate advantages. I would just point out few for you. You don't need a collateral to get your loan. The interest rate is very less compared with the other options. And then you will get a subsidy as well from the government under a scheme, under MSME schemes. There are a lot of MSME schemes and I'll go through it in the later part of the video. Before that, we must know about the 4 stages of the business. A startup is like a newborn baby. Our newborn baby first walks and then goes to school and then gets graduated and then starts earning money. That's how a startup also works. The first stage is the startup stage where until 3 years of organization's operations falls into the startup stage. And then comes the survival stage where from the 3rd year to 6th year of the operations falls into the survival stage, which is the second stage. And then comes the growth stage, where the organization tries to establish and expand further in the market and also they'll try to establish in different markets. And then comes the acceptance stage, If you take a organization's sales turnover graph, and if you see that, the graph would have gone to a peak in their growth stage, and then it comes to a plateau. So this plateau is a sign to know that the organization is in the acceptance stage. Why I bored you right now by explaining all these stages for a couple of minutes is because in every part of business, in every stage of business, it requires different kind of funding. But in this video, we are just going to concentrate about the funding required for startup stage. What are all the schemes available? Before that, for a manufacturing industry, if you are an MSME under a manufacturing industry, most probably you might take two loans, which is a term loan and then a working capital loan. Term loan is for your machineries. This working capital loan, which is called as an overdraft loan or OD loan by the bank, is for your working capital. And it works in a very interesting way, and I'd like to explain you that. For example, if you get an overdraft loan, let's say for example a 50 lakhs of amount is being sanctioned for you, and for the first year of your operations, for the first month of your operations, you take 10 lakhs from that 50 lakhs and you spend it for your operations, such as getting raw materials, getting your employees recruited, and then basically for your administration costs and other miscellaneous expenses and so on so. So you basically spend this 10 lakhs for your first month of operation, okay? And then once when you get back the payments from your customer, you refill it back. What interest do you pay for the bank? Is you'll pay interest for only that 10 lakhs which you took out from your account. Might be I would like to give you an example by illustrating a water bottle. I have got a water bottle with me. Just an imaginary thing, I haven't got a water bottle. So I have just got a water bottle with me, okay? And this much of water has been given by the bank to me, okay, as my overdraft loan. And I'm drinking this much of water from the bottle for my first month of operation. And the interest that I pay to the bank is only for this much of water which I drank for the first month and not for the entire water bottle. Okay, I hope you understood. And then, what are all the schemes that are available for MSMEs? Let's go through it quickly. These are few interesting schemes that I have come across and that I would like to share with you all. So the first one is Credit Guarantee Fund Trust for micro and small enterprises. So this is specifically for micro and small enterprises. What kind of industries falls into micro and small enterprise is that if your investment limit is less than 1 crore, then you come under micro industries. And if your investment limit is from 1 crore to 10 crore, you come under small scale industries, okay? The second scheme is Credit Linked Subsidy Scheme for Technology Upgradation. This scheme provides subsidy as well for you. And then comes the Growth Capital and Equity Assistance, followed by Udyog Aadhar Memorandum Scheme. This is the most used scheme by many of us. Before it was like you will have to fill 11 forms to complete the process, but now it has been simplified into 2 forms, which is just Entrepreneurship Memorandum 1 form and then Entrepreneurship Memorandum 2 form. The process is completely free and it's completely online, okay? And you will get a subsidy as well under this scheme. And then comes the incubation scheme. If any of you watching this video right now has got a very innovative idea, a new design or a new product in a very innovative way, then this incubation scheme is for you. The government provides 85% of finance from your total project cost. And the eligibility is the level of innovation that you have. And then comes the Women Entrepreneurship Scheme, which I personally like a lot. And there are a lot of schemes which are specified for women, and I will be discussing all those schemes in a separate video. But this scheme is a very interesting one. Because for those women entrepreneurs who are really passionate about starting a business but they don't have an educational background, then the government gives a training for them as well as a financial support along with subsidy under this scheme. And there is this one number which shook me a lot when I started my journey in this track is there are only 14% of women entrepreneurs are there in the total ratio. And to support this, government has come along with many of these schemes specified for women, and I'll be going in detail through all those things in the later video, in the upcoming videos, okay? And the next scheme is the grievance monitoring scheme, followed by zero defect and zero effect scheme. This is specifically for manufacturing industries to promote the zero defect and zero effect in their production line. And then comes the quality management standards and quality technology tools. So all these schemes are for MSMEs, and these schemes also provide subsidies for you enrolled in a proper way. So this time, the global pandemic has been hard for us to sustain and survive as a whole, but I hope we will come back stronger and we will make a better tomorrow with our positivity joining hands with confidence. So let's hope for the best and let's make our tomorrow a fantastic one. My prayers for your well-being. Thank you and have a very good day. Bye-bye.